Forget what you've been told about making cash from motivational short channels. It does not work the way it used to. But what if I told you there's a way to crack millions of views and earn money without hours of editing? Let me show you how. But first, do you know that feeling when you stumble across something that just blowing up? You can't help but wonder, how did they do it? Well, that's exactly what happened to me the other day. I found this YouTube channel and get this. They went from practically 0 to 30,000 subs in just 3 months. Insane, right? In one of the video, it's already crossed over 2 million views. Like, how do you even wrap up your head around that? It gets crazier. The most recent video, it's already past 100,000 views and it's still climbing. Seeing this kind of growth really make you think, wow, it's actually possible. What's crazy is that those guys are not doing anything difficult. They're just being super smart about how they approach YouTube. And I'm here to break down exactly how they are pulling it off. What they are doing is a bit different from the usual motivational snipers you see floating around on YouTube. They are spanning motivational talks into the cool, bite-sized stories using AI, and that's the key. By doing this, YouTube algorithm sees the content as unique, fresh, and totally shareable. That's how they are getting pushed to more people and racking up all those views. I'm gonna walk you through how you can easily make those killer videos using tools like ChatGPT and CapCut. And trust me, you're gonna wanna stick around for the entire ride, because at the end, I am spilling the secret those creators are using to make those videos go viral the moment they hit upload. Yep, that viral success. It's totally within your reach. Let's get into it. Step number 1. Writing a killer script with ChatGPT. Alright, we are kicking things off with the foundation of every good videos, the scripts. And here's the cool part, you don't need to be some script writing genius to pull this off. We're gonna use a tool that basically magic ChatGPT. I know AI that sound complicated, right? But trust me, it's so much easier than it sounds. If you never used ChatGPT before, here's the deal. You give it a prompt, it does all the hard work for you. It spells out a fully written script in seconds. No late nights, no writer's block, just instant result. Now, I am all about keeping things easy, so here's what we're gonna do. Instead of sitting there, scratching your head, trying to come up with ideas, we're gonna borrow from the pros. You're gonna grab your script ideas from one of those motivational channels that are already crushing it. We are just going to tell ChatGPT to analyze a motivational video transcript and come up with 5 fresh original ideas based on that video. What you will get is a bunch of motivational scripts, but with a twist. They are more like little stories that keep people hooked. And trust me, stories work. People connect with them on a whole different level. Once you have got your script, you are already halfway there. I told you this was gonna be easy, right? Step number 2, voiceover and 11 lab, alright? Now that you have got your script in hand, we need to give it some personality. The secret sauce to really making your content stand out, a killer voiceover. And lucky for us, we have got another tools for that, 11 lab. Let me tell you, 11 Labs is a game changer. This site can take any written text and turn it into a professional grade voiceover. And it's not just robotic, soundless audios. It's logic with immersion and depth. You can pick voice that fit the vibe you are going for. For motivational content, I'm all about those deep, rich voices. Like, imagine listening to someone with that smooth, powerful tone. Think Adam or Marcus on 11 Labs. The voice just have that perfect energy for inspiring content. But hey, you do you. You just might like a total different sound, so I recommend trying out a few options. Once you have got that voice that click with you, just hit that generate button and boom, you have got your voiceover. Fun fact, the first time I used 11 Lab, I was blown away. I have messed around with text to speech before, but it's like leveling up your content with barely any effort. Honestly, the quality you get with just a few clicks is kind of crazy. Step number 3, finding eye-catching visual. Now we have got the voice and the words, but what about the visual? Let's be real. YouTube is a visual platform. If your video does not look good, people are just gonna scroll right past it. So we need visual that make people stop in the track. I am talking about footage that make people go, wait, What is this?
Wow.
I need to watch this. Think about it. Supercars, luxury homes, dreamy vacation spot. Those are the kind of visual that scream. This is the life. Let's be honest. When people see that kind of content, they get hooked. It's inspirational. You are showing them a lifestyle they want, even if it's just for a few seconds. And the best part, you don't have to be a filmmaker or have a fancy camera to get this kind of footage. There is a little website called Pixel that has a ton of free stock footage. Seriously, it's like a gold mine. Head over to Pixel, search for video of supercars, luxury home, vacation spot, and trust me, you'll find more than enough to work with. Here's what I like to do. Grab 3 to 5 clips of each category: cars, home, vacation. You want a niche variety so you can mix things up and keep your video dynamic. You don't want to just show the same clip over and over again. Step number 4, editing and CapCut. Okay? Now we have got all our pieces, the script, the voiceover, and the visual. Now it's time to pull them off all together, and that's where CapCut comes in. If you are new to video editing, don't stress. CapCut is super beginner friendly, but also powerful enough to make your video look polished. First, load up all your assets, your voiceovers, and your stock footage into CapCut. The voiceovers goes on the timeline first, since that's gonna be the backbone of your video. Then, one by one, start layering in your stock footage. Here's a pro tips for your YouTube short. Since we're gonna make content specifically for mobile, you need to tweak your footage to fit the vertical 9:16 aspect ratio. It's super easy. Just grab the corners of your footage and drag it until it's fit perfectly on the screen. And remember, with shorts, people attention spans are short. You got to keep things moving, so I recommend making each clip last about 3 to 5 seconds. That's just enough time to get the point across without losing your audience. One more thing, when you are arranging your clips, make sure they flow nicely into each other. It should feel seamless. And if you really want to up your game, add transition between clips. I am a big fan of the fade out transition. It's subtle but keep things smooth. Now that the basic structure is in place, it's time to get into the details that will make your video stand out. First off, adjusting the color and brightness. If you want that moody, motivational vibe, try dialing down the saturation and brightness. I usually drop the saturation to -50 and the brightness to -11. It gives the video this epic cinematic feels. But we're not done yet. Let's talk about the effects. Adding effects to your video can give it that extra pop. CapCut has a ton of effects you can play around with. You don't want to go overboard, but adding 1 or 2 effects per clips can really elevate the overall looks of your video. Maybe a little zoom in effect on the subcars or a subtitle motion blur on the vacation shots. Little touches like this make a huge difference. Now, here's something a lot of people overlook: caption. YouTube short with caption tend to get more engagement. Not everyone watches with sound on, so you want to make sure your message get across even if they can't hear it. Locally, CapCut has an awesome auto caption feature. Just go to the text section, hit auto caption, and you are done. But don't stop here. Make the caption look good. Play around with different fonts, sizes, and colors to make them pop. Your caption should be just as visually appealing as the rest of your video. The secret, alright? Now, let's talk about the real secret sauce: music. You know how on TikTok the right song can make a video go viral? Well, YouTube Short works the same way. Picking the right track can make the difference between a video that gets a couple hundred views and one that rack up millions. When you are uploading your video to YouTube, you will see an option to add music. Here's the hack. Look at the trending songs YouTube suggested. They are trending for a reason. Choose one that fits the mood of your video, but here's the key. Don't let the music overpower your voiceover. You want the music to complement the vibe, not steal the show. So once you have picked your track, turn the volume down a bit, just enough to keep it in the background. Bonus tip, okay? Here's the final trick, I promise you. The creator have been watching have this little secret, the time they upload perfectly. YouTube Short has a sweet spot when it comes to timing and uploading during that window can make a massive difference in how many people see your video right away. Most experts say that between 2 p.m. and 4 p.m. your local time is the golden window for YouTube upload. That's when people start to window down from works, but they are still scrolling on the phone. Upload your video during that window and you have got a much higher chance of getting more eyeballs on it right away. If you like to learn how to start your side hustle journey and creating long form video on YouTube, make sure to click this one. If you really enjoyed this content, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, like it, share it, and don't forget to subscribe as well, so that way you can stay notified whenever we post a new video. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Peace, bye.